Henry Hill always wanted to be a gangster. His success in organized crime was chronicled in the book Wiseguy, Life in a Mafia Family, and in the film Goodfellas. A New York state law required Hill to surrender the profits from his story. Hill's publisher challenged this law in Simon and Schuster versus members of the New York State Crime Victims Board. In 1977, serial killer David Berkowitz, known as the Son of Sam, terrorized New York City. To prevent Berkowitz from profiting off selling his story, New York passed a law known as the Son of Sam Law. It required an entity contracting with an accused or convicted person for portrayal of the crime to deposit any payments owed to that person in an escrow account to benefit the victims. The statute broadly applied not only to a person convicted of a crime, but also to a person who admitted to committing a crime for which he wasn't prosecuted. Henry Hill's career in organized crime spanned decades. After Hill's arrest, he agreed to testify against his former associates in exchange for immunity. Hill was placed in the Witness Protection Program and relocated to an unknown location under an assumed name. Thereafter, Hill contracted with author Nicholas Pileggi and Simon and Schuster to publish a book about his life. The book, Wiseguy, became a bestseller. But the publicity attracted the notice of the New York State Crime Victims Board, the agency responsible for administering the Son of Sam Law. The board ordered Simon & Schuster to turn over any money owed to Hill in the future and ordered Hill to turn over any payments he'd already received. Simon & Schuster sued the board, seeking both a declaration that the statute violated the First Amendment and an injunction against its enforcement. The district court granted summary judgment for the board. The Second Circuit affirmed. The Supreme Court granted cert.